Hey, what's going on, folks? It is Schmo Daddy, and I'm going to do sort of an under-the-radar entry into Hero Hunter's contest. His contest was to show what you believe are some underrated keys, so I'd like to show my pick. Probably about 5 or 6 books, maybe a few more. So anyway, to begin with, I'm going to show Tales to Astonish number 62, which is the first appearance of the leader, which mine's pretty beat up. I'd like to probably upgrade someday. But yeah, I think the leader's a pretty important villain in the Hulk universe, and this book's pretty much not worth much at all, so that's one of my picks. The next one will be Strange Tales number 150. The reason this one I think is fairly underrated is the first Marvel work by John Buscema. So I think this book's fairly important, but it's not worth a whole lot. And another Strange Tales book, you guys know I love Strange Tales, so I'm throwing in some of these. Strange Tales number 151, the first Jim Steranko artwork at Marvel. So to me, that's a pretty cool book too. It's not worth a whole lot, but I think there's room to grow in prices for these books. And another key that I like, that I think is probably not worth as much as it probably should be, is Amazing Adventures number 11, the first appearance of the furry beast. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a little bit, but I think it should be worth a little more. But oh well, makes it easier to grab, you know. And some of the bigger books I think should have more value to them. I've got Strange Tales number 114. In my opinion, the first Silver Age Marvel appearance of Captain America. Even though, you know, the story is that it's the acrobat instead of Captain America, but still the costume, it's still before Avengers number 4. To me, it's a very cool book, even if it's not really Captain America. This book has a lot of value to it, but yet, you know, it's still fairly affordable. Another one is one of those funny talking animal books, you know. The first appearance of Uncle Scrooge. You know, this book can be gotten for a pretty good price, and I know you guys are like, what the fuck, it's Donald Duck, you know, but hey, the first appearance of Uncle Scrooge. A lot of you, if you're like me, you grew up on DuckTales, and you read a lot of the Carl Barks stories and stuff, so to me, this is a book, although mine's got some problems, you know, it's a piece of shit, really, but I hope to get a nicer copy, and especially while it's cheap. So here I am complaining about it being worth less, and I don't have a nice copy, so I need to get my ass on it and get a better copy. But yeah, I consider this a book that should be worth a lot more than it is. Just dropped it, now it's worth, didn't hurt it or anything. But anyway, another book that's real important to me that I think should be worth a lot more is Fantastic Four number 48, first appearance of the Silver Surfer. This book I would never sell, never trade, no matter how much money I need or anything. I would just keep this book because I love it. It's one of my favorite books. And I think it still can be gotten for a very, very nice price. You can still probably squeeze this book anywhere from 50 to 100 if you're looking for the VG or good range. But if you're looking for, you know, fine and up, you're going to pay probably starting at 150. You could get a very fine copy for, I don't know, if you're pretty savvy with shopping, a couple hundred, maybe 300 at the most, you know. I mean, well, very fine plus, you're going to go up a little higher, obviously, but I'm just saying this is a book that I think should be worth a lot more. First Silver Surfer. Some people don't really like the Silver Surfer, think he's that great a character, but that's just the way I feel about it. So, alright, the last book I want to show you is Amazing Spider-Man number 31. I've championed this book for a long time because there's 3 major key appearances in this book, and I still think you can get this book at a fairly good price, and you should get it, especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. So it has the first appearance of Harry Osborn, the first appearance of Gwen Stacy, and the first appearance of, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Professor Warren. There it is, Professor Warren. But yeah, this book, it's going up in value just a little bit, but I still think it's as for a major key, it doesn't get a whole lot of love, but it's one of my favorite keys, and I used to buy multiple copies of this book. In fact, I've had, past several years, I've had 3 or 4, maybe 5 copies of this book, and I've just flipped them on eBay or whatever, make a few bits of change, but I should have kept them, because this book is going to be worth a lot someday. And it's kind of overlooked, pretty cool cover. But anyway, guys, this is my entry to Hero Hunter's contest, and thank you again for the contest and all the great videos and books you show. I respect your collection. I think it's a pretty cool idea to just get only keys, you know what I mean? It's the creme de la crop of books, you know what I mean? And I can't really be like that because I try to get all the other books too, you know what I mean? That's why I don't get as many keys as I need, but I totally respect, and I think your collection is going to hold a lot of value, and you've got a lot of the great stuff. Very impressed with the books you pick up. And thank you again, everybody. Later.